welcome back to Crusader Games 3 as the Croatian Kingdom. I'm Aaron Quadruple 7, and today we're going to be continuing along on our road to glory, fame, might, and possibly wealth. Croatia isn't the most opulent place in the world, but we're getting there. We've got our little family here. How wonderful. Daughter and heir. Mother and wife. Father, husband, and king. We're gonna do great things. And I absolutely adore this menu screen right here. I think it's so cool. I know everyone fawns over it, so I'm not exactly unique, but I still think it's pretty fucking based, if you ask me. So let's get started. You can see here, that's not right. What? Why is it saying it's invalid? I'm pretty sure we can load it. Okay, I'm not exactly sure why I tried to label the game as invalid, but here we are. As you can see back there, I haven't played, or if you looked back there, you'd see that I hadn't played any other games but this one. And that's not exactly accurate. I have played a few games that I haven't recorded in various places. But it's weird. Either I tend to do something that renders me like not wanting to play the game any further, like with I played a Duke. Actually, it was a Count that became a Duke in Holy Roman Empire over here. And my 2,000 troops, after losing one battle, somehow gained enough war contribution, I guess, to become kings of Jerusalem. And it switched me over to the Crusade Benefactor. I don't know if I clicked something wrong or not. If that was a bug or not, or does the game automatically switch you to the most powerful member of your dynasty? I don't think it does. I think I must have clicked something wrong. But I didn't want to play after that because I hadn't intended to play as Jerusalem. And then I played as Barcelona to Aragon, and in another game, and I got pretty far, conquered basically all of this. But what I didn't realize is that how revolts work in this game is that, for example, with a religious revolt, they occupied my capital of Barcelona and then enforced peace. And even though Barcelona is Catalan Catholic and the religious revolters were not, they got Barcelona in a peace deal. And it was an Iron Man, so there was nothing I could do, which I thought was completely ridiculous. So I quit. But I haven't made a blunder like that yet in our little Croatian kingdom here. I'm really disappointed that we haven't won a war yet. And that's something that I'd like to try to get started on in this episode. So this is obviously our most likely target is Doklejas. Can we murder him? No. I mean, we could, but that's risky. I'm not sure if I want to do that, if I feel comfortable. Do I have him supporting? I do have him supporting hostile schemes, so even with that modifier, it's still a pretty low chance. And no longer can you send gifts to most people for 15 gold and get them to join plots. Now it's always like 125 or some insane amount. That's like a year or two's worth of gold income. or even 3 years or something. It's completely ridiculous. So you can't just bribe everyone into joining, right? Because obviously if you try to bribe some random courtier, what they're going to demand is your entire kingdom's treasury, right? That's totally realistic. So we're not gonna start a war by killing him and doing away with his alliances. We're probably gonna start a war by waiting for this old guy to croak. And Alaska, where's that? We don't really. That's not really strong now. Like, so I guess what we're gonna do is just wait for. He's unmarried. Why? That sucks. I really want you to marry someone so you don't get some dumb alliance that fucks us over again. Another thing we could do is attack Hungary, but that's pretty much a non-starter. I have noticed that the Holy Roman Empire may disintegrate. May. If you wait like 200 years, it might disintegrate almost completely. But that's waiting 200 years for opportunity. So I'm pretty sure what we're going to try to do here is, can we actually fabricate claim on test? No. We can't do that. No, I had a lot of problems with religious rebels in the other game, so I'm wondering why they're not so strong here. Is it because they consider us to be righteous, so they're not rebelling? Alright, if they didn't, I'm pretty sure we'd be fucked with religious revolts. They're way too powerful in CK3, I think. And I can't do anything to Venice. Can't even play as Venice, by the way. Merchant republics are non-accessible. Alright, so I've scoured the map a little bit, so I think I'm just gonna start. Let's take a quick look at the issues, though. I can change this contract with this issue company. I really don't see a reason to do that. Who is... generally, I don't fire counselors while they're on the council. It's usually an RP reason, unless there's some random courtier who's very incompetent. Because if a ruler dismisses a counselor, usually it would be because of some reason, of some cause, some event that caused them to want to dismiss a counselor, not because, oh, they got some arbitrary notification that X vassal, it has 1 point higher martial skill, whatever that means, than their current counselor. No, that's kind of ridiculous. So we've converted more people, and our mom died. Does that make our dude stress? I've never broken stress level 1. So that might be fun when that happens. We'll see. Our mom died, and we're just kind of chilling, also waiting to die, I guess. I don't think I really interacted with her. She has a claim. Well, I don't care. You're too old for me to marry you to someone. We're going to continue converting. It might be fun, see, to convert this heresy, but first right now our king is zealous, so there's no reason for him to convert. And all that would do would allow us to be holy ward. Well, let's see, actually. Because I can't holy war. I can't holy war the Byzantine Empire, right? Just because they consider us a stray. So actually, I might leave them alone. Yeah, let's just do that. I'm gonna leave open the option for us to convert later. So we're just sitting around waiting for the cash to flow in. So who's this? Oh, I think I have. Bohemian bitch. If I remember correctly, we betrothed them to one another. And so I have a really strong ally actually. Who is this? Claim neighbors. We actually really want this because if I recall, this allied to Prince of Hungary. And keeps in mind to inherit his seat. Excuse me. No, he's not. Okay. I still think it would be nice for us to go to war with Hungary. And yeah, see, we've got a pretty overwhelming advantage here. You can just sort of put them in turmoil. So, war. Remember, I did tell you guys I wanted for us to go to war this episode. And I'm pretty sure we can win, actually. Do they have a single ally? Yes. But the thing is that their major ally is first a vassal, and then Holy Roman Emperor, which is the liege of the Duke of Bohemia, who is went to Cardinal's War anyway. So they can't call him, they can't call either. So that's amazing. I always send them just to random counties, but you can't exactly do that anymore with this random counties, random baronies. But you can't do that anymore because not every barony has a castle you can siege. You have to zoom in and find these little tiny castles. Which is nice. I really like the map. I really like everything. In general, I don't think I have a single complaint about this game yet. 9 issues. I could ask the Pope for money, and I think I am, because I'm not going to use that to holy war anyone. And feel free to tell me I'm an idiot, but I'm going to use the money we just got to what? I think we're going to try to upgrade these pastures. If I recall, I said that I would probably want to see, this is a hill. harbor. Where could we move? Mountains. And here there's yeah, it might be a good idea to move our to focus on this duchy, and I'd like to focus on acquiring holdings in a single duchy, because if you hold like one duchy, one county and one duchy, and you have vassals holding the other ones, if you hold the duke title, they will get pissed at you for having the duke title and having land in the duchy. If you hold a duke title, you hold all land in the duchy. There's no vassals for you to get there's no vassals who will get pissed at you. So lesser relations penalty, less of issues, dealing with vassals, less wars, less civil wars. All around, it's kind of a good strategy to focus on acquiring land in a single duchy, both in Crusader Kings 2 and Crusader Kings 3. Or if you have a really high holding limit and maybe smaller size duchies, focus on owning all the land in both the duchies. But anything more than that, like holding land in 3 duchies, or trying to hold all the land in a huge, gigantic duchy is just kind of futile. Okay, let's get back to the war. That we're going to win handily and crown a new king of Hungary. Now, Count Bretislav, is he a vassal of the Holy Roman Emperor? He's on the border, right? Where's this county of what? You're joking. So he's trying to crown some Bohemian. You're taking land away from yourself. Dumb. Our ally is shooting himself in the foot. He's gonna have smaller levies after this guy steals all the. See, it might be an advantage actually to lose this war, but I don't think even if we wanted to, we could, because the advantage over Hungary is just so overwhelming. Why are they so weak? I don't understand it. Why they're so weak. You'd think they would have a much larger army given the size of the country. So he was trying to preach among his fellow youngsters and became a target of a small fight. My daughter was furious. Anyone could target someone attempting to speak on behalf of Jesus. We're zealots, so we're going to make our daughter zealous as well. Who's our guardian, by the way? It's us. Which is stupid. It should be someone with, it should be someone who has a martial education. Oh no, I'm training her in injury. Why? She should be educated in martial traits. Do we have a guest here that could educate her better? We have a lot of guests. Join. I might have, no. That's ridiculous, that amount. She has a claim on the Holy Roman Empire, doesn't she? And she's betrothed to whom? I don't have time for that. I don't think we need to invite her, but this dude, who's a Croatian brilliant strategist, should educate our daughter. Oh, Sardinian. Okay. And we won that siege. So moving on to a different county. I haven't really checked out what happens during the siege yet, so let's see. Count Domenko converted Croatian. Is that the one whose son I... Oh no, he made sure to convert to Bosnian instead of to Croatian, of course. So orange, I believe, it means they're hostile. It means they're also invading. And that could be a problem. Let's go help them. Turn it to speed 4. Neighboring ruler lost to Garrus. That was just a Holy Roman Civil War. See, I don't know. What are these people doing? You're at war with whom? Okay, then why is Nitra... These must be his vassals. Oh, okay, it's the only issue, it's not that there's someone invading them, it's that there's some vassals, a civil war going on, vassal internal war. I don't think they'll target us unless... Let's just try to ignore them. Because their stupid little war will be over soon. And you may be wondering, well, why am I even contributing troops to this? I could just have clicked accept and sat here while my ally fought the entire war. You could pretty much do that without consequences if you do. Though I think towards the end of its run they implemented like there's a low chance that if you just do jack shit for like a decade, when you join a war, your ally might send you an angry letter saying, contribute or I'll get angry. I'll get pissed. And that's what they do in this game. I saw it happen. I don't know how frequent it is, but if you sit on your ass, they might like break the alliance. Or I don't remember what the consequence was, but there is some consequence for it. And plus, Hungary's our neighbor, so this directly affects us. And I really want to see them weakened. I believe anyway that I'm pretty sure that the Count, this Holy Roman Count, will become an independent ruler and he'll take that land in Bohemia. And he'll add it to Hungary. And when he dies, it will become independent because I have exclave independence on. It should become independent. I'll be pissed if it doesn't. I don't really think this war is going to be of that much consequence. Maybe we'll see. Fuck these bitches. What are you even doing? Can I split? Can I split? And send half over? No. Select one of them. Send. And send it over here. There we go. So what we may want to do also is prevent our ally from getting completely slaughtered. Yeah. I didn't even notice those were Hungarian troops. Merge. Okay. And over here. Oh wow, they have a bunch of castles here. A trained healer. Do we have what position? Come on. I might invite him. Oh, that's a bot. No, we're not doing that. Next perk. This is good. Oh, and I actually have forgotten to mess with the cultural fascination. What is it doing right now? We don't really care about that. What I want is for us to get royal prerogative so that we can implement primogeniture and not have our realm get destroyed when we die. Okay. So let's weigh actually the beliefs here and the beliefs here. Mendicant preachers, monasticism, isolation. May sometimes reconvert back to this faith. Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm just thinking, is there a good RP reason to choose that? Do we want to stay Catholic? Do we not? And also, if whoever's watching this has any thoughts on what we should do, what religion we should convert to, please let me know and I'll take that into consideration. Because I want to make this fun for you guys too, not just me. Recording a video for other people to watch is never just about the person recording it, it's about the relationship between the person recording it and the people watching it, how they interact, how they consume media, and how their reaction influences the person recording the video going forward. So yeah, I want to hear what you guys have to say. And shit, that better be a son. It better be a son. It better be. I'm gonna be. We are so fucked if she gives birth to a daughter and it divides it between them, and our demands get split in half. I just don't want to deal with that. Okay, so can it please be a boy? So yeah. Oh shit, I didn't even... Hello. I don't know why there's so many guests at Croatian court. I barely had any guests in some of my other games. Sure. And this is Alex. I don't think we need her. Where's the capital? Let's just go there. And I think that might end the war. Our counselor died. Marshall. That's not good. Here you go. Oh no. Is there... Sort by martial skill. Sure, we can make him on martial, I guess. It seems like the levy boost will always be the best thing to do for martial. Unless you have an absolutely exorbitant, if you're maybe the Holy Roman Empire or something. If you're like a huge sprawling state with a large amount of arms. Why so many guests? Oh my god. Like, I'm gonna pay you that, bitch. Come on. You're not gonna make it. Sorry. Who are our men-at-arms, by the way? What's the composition? We just have a bunch of pikemen. Then I'd like to retreat to the hills, please. Oh shit. Why are they destroying us? Probably because they have a bunch of men-at-arms that are geared towards fighting in the plains, and we only have men-at-arms that are geared towards fighting in the hills. We're gonna retreat. We lost that battle. Goodness. It'd be really nice if we could capture the king. What are you doing? Yes! Very, very pleased with this. Do you have... May you grow strong and wise, my son. I was really looking forward to her being our heir, though. So I'm actually kind of hoping this son dies. She's bisexual. Is she good for her? And the fact that we know that doesn't confer an opinion penalty or anything, right? That's kind of silly. Or I had a bisexual king before, I think, and I didn't see that anyone had a negative opinion of me. Come on, we need to go help them. You are known for your dedication to the faith. Great. What I really want to become known for is smashing these bitches like pert something or other. Come on! What? You're just standing there. Come on. Come on, help us. Okay, we won, but I'm really pissed. You guys just sat there and did nothing. Come on, we could have lost very easily. Since we have no hospital games right now, let's set them to resistance. Or what was it? Protect against hostile schemes? I don't know. Disrupt them. Great. Victory! Prince Bretislav gains the contested title. Okay, so we have a Czech king of Hungary now. Wonderful. Who owns part of... Oh, shit! He didn't become an independent ruler. That's great, actually, that's great. Can we make an alliance with you, maybe? No? If you have a daughter, it would be really nice making an alliance. And guess what? Guess what? These weak sauce bitches over here no longer have an alliance with the Prince of Hungary. So do you want to guess what we're going to do next episode? Want to take a guess? Listening. I'm listening. Well, you guessed right, because we're going to pound these ugly ass something or others into a paste. Alright, they're going to be completely unrecognizable. Smash them into dust. That's next episode, okay? So please stick around until then. We're going to have a lot of fun fighting, killing, drinking, cranberry juice, right? No alcohol. Alright, I'll see you guys then.